Life has you pinned down into submission, trapped into a unsatisfying existence. Your hours turn into days, then weeks, months, and eventually years. But you stay unchanged, the same mediocre excuse of a human. You're tired, sad, and frustrated of how life has turned out to be, what it has become of you. Flashes of how life used to be constantly come into your mind. In those times, you had no bills to pay, no problems to fix, just happy and wonderful moments with your loved ones and friends. Your bubble of happy thought bursts. You fall back into reality and you are left with your miserable self once again. You ask yourself, what happened? How? Why did I end up like this? You stay quiet, as if waiting for an answer. Nothing. The feeling of depression begins creeping in. Oh, such a familiar feeling, an undesirable one. Your eyes begin to tear up, your chest to pound hard and loud. You put your hands up to your ears and squeeze hard to silence the world. You tried your best to hold back the wave, but the wave is too strong, gaining more strength every second. 3, 2, 1. The wave of emotions from within gets released to the world outside. You pour your eyes out. You look at what is in front of you. Just an empty desk. You say to yourself, can I go back in time? I want to go back. You wait. And a voice from within says, no, you cannot. But you can create new ones. You sit up and take a deep breath. You are surprised to have thought of that, because it's been years that you had a positive thought. You say to yourself, oh yeah? Well, how would I do that? Well, ask yourself, what is holding me back from enjoying my life? You think for a second, then you begin to grab a piece of paper and a pen. You set the paper, click the pen, and write at the top of the page, what is holding me back from enjoying my life? 1. I look awful. Nothing about me shows any signs of sexiness. Mainly because I'm fat. So eating too much is holding me back from liking myself and ultimately my life. 2. I go out and drink alcohol way too much with my friends. This holds me back because it physically makes me feel horrible the next morning. Last time we hanged out, we stayed up until 3 a.m. just drinking and talking about how shitty our situation in life is. Complaining about everything. I don't know why we do this. Doing this holds me back in many ways that I am not aware of. 3. If there is anything I do more consistently and for long periods of time is watch TV or be on my phone. So many hours of my life spent sitting on my ass just watching. I guess I do it because just for a few hours of my day I get to escape my sad existence. Sad in a way that I don't contribute anything to society, my community, or just anybody. If I was to die today, it would make no difference in the flow of the world. I escape this ugly reality by going to another one, where I get to go to adventures, conquer lands, fight dragons, solve mysteries. But once the show is over, I am still here with myself and my reality. So, my TV and my phone is holding me back. I put the pen down, straighten up, and I sit there, staring at the piece of paper, waiting. Then I hear, stop doing these things. Silence took over the moment. Then, after realizing the level of difficulty of the order given to me, fear pierced through me like an arrow to the heart. The heavy blanket of depression started to settle on my back and shoulders. Spiraling downwards, I said, I don't know how. I don't know where to begin. Then waited, then heard. You have already begun. You may not see it yet, but you, my friend, you have already started your way towards greatness. Ha 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 ha.